Once upon a time, in the village of Kwesi, there lived a princess named Ife. She was the eldest daughter of King Oba, but unlike her three younger sisters, Ife remained unmarried. The reason? Her size. Ife was extremely overweight, which made it challenging for her to find suitors. The villagers, with their sharp tongues and gossipy ways, weren't kind either. They'd sing mocking songs behind Ife's back, and her weight was always the hot topic of gossip. Some would jest, "I heard she needs 3 wrappers just to go around her waist," while others would snicker, "Did you hear? She finished a whole goat in a day." King Oba and his wife fretted over their daughter's weight. Despite their efforts to arrange marriages for her, no one seemed interested. Ife, resigned to her fate, drowned her sorrows in food. She couldn't envision herself ever becoming slim, and she believed marriage was out of the question. But amidst her despair, there was one thing that brought Ife joy: dancing. She was a marvelous dancer, finding solace in rhythmic movements and beats. Yet she danced in secret, afraid of being mocked. One day, during the annual festival, Ife found a secluded spot to dance. Lost in her own world of rhythm, she failed to notice a man playing a drum nearby. When she finally realized his presence, she tried to flee, but the man, named Tund, caught up with her. "Why did you stop dancing?" he asked, his smile warm and genuine. Ife, panting, replied, "Leave me alone." But Tund was persistent. He had stumbled upon her dance and decided to support her with his drumming. Reluctantly, Ife resumed her dance, swaying to his beats. As they spent time together, Ife couldn't shake off the feeling that Tund was different. He was kind, unlike anyone she'd ever met. Despite her initial skepticism, she found herself drawn to him. Their meetings became regular, and soon Tund confessed his feelings for her. To Ife's delight, she realized she felt the same way. Plans for marriage were made, filling the royal household with joy. But fate had other plans. A dreadful airborne disease swept through the villages, forcing them to close their borders. Trapped indoors, Ife fell ill. For months, she battled the sickness, her appetite dwindling as her strength waned. When she finally recovered, Ife was astonished to find herself slimmed down. Her beauty, once hidden beneath layers of fat, now shone brightly. Men who had never spared her a second glance now vied for her attention. But success brought arrogance. Ife turned away from Tund, believing herself too good for him. Ignoring his pleas, she entertained countless suitors, basking in newfound attention. Desperate to win her back, Tund sent messengers, but Ife ignored them all. Instead, she devised a plan to host a wrestling competition, with the winner earning her hand in marriage. As the competition commenced, Ife secluded herself, hoping to enhance her beauty. But her efforts were in vain. Her weight began to creep back, erasing the progress she'd made. On the day of the event, the suitors were disappointed by Ife's appearance. One by one, they left, leaving her humiliated. In the midst of her shame, Ife spotted Tund, now dressed as royalty. Their eyes met, but it was too late. Tund, oblivious to her transformation, walked away. Heartbroken, Ife realized the folly of her actions. She had let go of a man who truly loved her, blinded by her own pride. In the end, Ife settled for a loveless marriage, regretting her choices. The lesson she learned was profound: never neglect those who stand by you in your darkest hours. And so, dear viewers, remember to cherish those who love you for who you are, not for what you possess. For true love transcends appearances and status. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.